This is the Noble Metals Gamers podcast, the playfully pleasant podcast that postulates the perfection of PlayStation. People of the interwebs, this is the Noble Metals Gamers cast, episode 28. And my name is Dave. You can find me on Twitter at Noble Metal Gamer or on YouTube's at noblemetalsgamers.com. And joining me is my homeboy Peanut. What is up, yo? But as per usual, we usually kick this thing off with what we've been playing. So, sir, what have you been playing?
Minecraft. Lots of Minecraft.
I know, dude. Like, I'm finally set up and ready to, like, hop in there and start recording some shit. We should do that after we wrap this up.
That's what I've been trying to do, is get my world ready.
Is it ready for camera?
No, the fountain's still all jacked up.
What the hell's wrong with you? I guess I could get in there and help you too, huh?
It's all about timing now.
What do you mean it's all about timing?
The way I have the fountain set up is 4 different pistons open up at different times to let water fall out around in a circle pattern around the fountain.
That's weird. Water doesn't make any damn sense to me in Minecraft.
Well, it's the piston timing that's getting me. I have to set up little repeaters to adjust the timer of the redstone so it's not all just ridiculous.
Yeah.
See, I'll show you when we get in there.
Man, I swore. I have to mark that down.
What?
I just swore. I said I was supposed not to. Which, by the way, we should probably pick some sensor noises. What were you saying last time with Pokemon noises?
Yeah.
Like we should just rotate through Pokemon noises?
Why not? We have an infinite supply.
It's not infinite. And I swear a lot.
Might as well be. There's like 700 now.
Yeah, dude, there are a lot. I'm down with that. We can run through some Pokemon noises. And that's one
And
down.
I mean, we can correlate Pokemon for what words we're cussing with.
I dropped the F-bomb. What is that? What Pokemon is the F-bomb?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
But I mean, it could be like Snorlax.
I'm totally just gonna have to dub that one too. I'll have to listen to this one carefully. I've been playing more Destiny and more Velocity 2X, and it's not PlayStation, it's on my 3DS, but I've been playing Final Fantasy's Theorhythm, or whatever the hell they call that thing, and it's a music-based game, but it's all the Final Fantasy music, which is pretty rad. I've actually been playing quite a bit of that. Like,
I haven't really followed Nintendo.
Do what?
I never followed Nintendo.
It's pretty decent. Like, you can build your own party, and as the notes come along, every party member's track is like how they attack and what they do, and however many notes you hit in a certain row is like what dictates what attack pops out and stuff like that. It's actually pretty badass. I was getting into it. Still getting into it. I was playing it like just an hour ago, actually. But that's really all I've been playing. Minecraft, all you've been playing?
Yeah. I haven't really got to play too much. Doctor's appointments and whatnot.
Hell yeah. Life keeps you busy. That is unfortunate. Is there anything coming out that you're looking forward to?
No, I haven't really paid too much attention to what's going to be coming out.
Yeah, really, there's not too terribly much.
Destiny came out, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that's true. Man, Kitty, what do you want? God.
I think about playing Skyrim again.
What?
I've been thinking about playing Skyrim again.
Oh yeah, dude, get lost in the Skyrim. I still have to platinum that game.
Yeah. So do I, but I'm like 87% through. I have like one silver trophy.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I'm pretty far through it, like probably about the same, around the 80 something mark. We should probably knock that out and try and platinum it by next week.
Man, I run platinum in a week.
But you're almost done. There's a lot of like God, I swore again.
Yeah, no, but I have to. Well, the Daedric quests, I have to go through and make sure I have all Daedric items that are you're supposed to have for the trophy.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I might have to make a new character on one of them. Well, we can at least grind
That's
towards
why I
it.
think I'm gonna have to go through again. It's just that way I know.
Yeah. There's not really any game that I'm looking forward to getting into, but next month the PlayStation TV thing comes out, and I'm looking forward to checking that thing out because it plays Vita games and like streams your PS3 and PS4 games. So I can just like take this little bitty box into my room or
Yeah,
up
that'd
to
be cool.
work, and it like streams all my crap to it. That's freaking awesome. So I'll be picking that thing up. That thing comes out October 14th.
I remember like when they had Sega Genesis TV and stuff.
Dude, I totally forgot about that. Like, I remember wanting that really, really bad whenever I was little.
My grandma got it for me when I went to go stay with her.
Oh, for real? How was it then?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was fantastic. Just because I mean, it was like everything was on the TV. It was a matter of picking what game you wanted and playing.
That's crazy, dude. That was like way ahead of its time.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous fun.
That is freaking nuts. But also, as I said, I've been playing some freaking Destiny, and Destiny's a weird, weird monster. Like it's broken all sorts of sales records, and it's like the fastest selling new franchise and whatnot. And it's good, but it's not good in a good way, if that makes any sense. Like, I want better armor, and I want better guns, and I want to progress in the stories, and I want to do these missions. But it's not always the funnest. Like, I mean, it's fun to play, but it's not always the most rewarding game. There's no story whatsoever there. I mean, there's story there, but it's not so good. It's not as engaging. You have to go looking through all these Grimoire cards and stuff, but for some reason I can't stop playing it, and I don't know why. Like it's a weird game. It's bizarre. I haven't really found too many games that are
Yeah,
like that.
I played the beta. It was fun. I played it as much as I could.
And it's not very much different from the beta. Like, there's just other missions that are a lot like what you played in the beta, but you can level up a whole lot more. Like, that's basically the only difference. And I mean, they keep releasing stuff to it like MMO fashion, but I don't know. I don't know how long this game's gonna last. Like, I'm already starting to lose interest in it, and I haven't been playing it that long. And I'm already like a level 26. And I've got another level 24.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's cool to like. I find myself jumping in it and playing it for like maybe an hour a day, like knocking out a couple missions and then going about playing a couple other things and then going about my day. And I have a feeling that's about all it's going to be from now on.
Yeah.
It's just fun to jump in and shoot things from time to time.
I like the special powers thing aspect to it.
Oh, dude, the special powers are so awesome. I've got mine right now because you get two of them per character. And the one I've got right now, is the Hunter's Blade Dancer, and you just go all sorts of crazy zipping around with like these two crazy daggers, and you're just murdering fools, and it is great. Like the powers are so awesome in that game. I'm a huge fan of those.
Yeah, I used the golden gun thing.
Yeah, that's the same one. I can switch between the golden gun and the two blades, and that thing is rad, dude. I mean, messing stuff up with them blades.
So I saw that they put Garden Warfare out for the PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I played that on the Xbox One. It was actually really fun. It was really good.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It's way too good for what it was. Like they put a lot more time into it than I had realized, and it's a blast, man. Like you can't not be like, I've never been so happy getting shot and shooting people in the face. Like you just can't help but smile at these guys.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be one of my next gets.
I might have to repurchase that to play some of that with you, because there's some cool like horde mode style stuff that we'd be able to get into. That'd be cool.
Yeah, the co-op is amazing.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. I can't. Yeah, we should definitely play that. Cause yeah, I never get tired of shooting things. Obviously,
Yeah, it's always fun.
obviously with playing Destiny so much. Within that, like, there's this like cave exploit that everyone was messing with in Destiny, and it was in like the first patrol. Yeah, first patrol on Earth, and you could go there and kill a certain amount of people and hang out at this cave, and they'd continually respawn, and you could just get item after item after item because you're killing so many people. Eventually they drop good stuff because it's all random. And they went in and changed it today, and they ruined the cave for everybody. And they did an update and everything, and it's all gone, and like the spawns are all different. But apparently they also are like, but we'll make sure other enemies drop stuff more often, because that was a big complaint. And that was something I was super mad about, because I'd never get good armor or good drops from that game. Like the loot system is garbage, and it ends up just making you mad.
Yeah.
Not like that's too terribly different with any others, though. Most of the time, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, Borderlands, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. So, GameStop was in one of these articles that I read. I was a former employee of GameStop. Thank God that was the former part. But they are talking about trading and selling digital goods. Like being able to.
Digital goods.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what that means. I think they mean like if you buy DLC, you could trade it into them and they could sell it back to somebody. Like I was like, what? That doesn't even make any damn sense whatsoever. I was just kind of confused by reading that. I was just like, what does that even mean? Like, how can you do that?
I mean, it'd be as simple as changing the activation code from one PlayStation to another on a certain digital project.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see how you could do it from a technical standpoint, but what incentive does the developer have to give them the go ahead to do this?
Yeah, that I don't know. That's between them and whatever they see fit.
Yeah, that'd be like the first time ever that GameStop would be paying the developer for selling their product, their used version of the product, because currently they don't give them anything. Unless it's a new copy that you buy from GameStop, your awesome developers are getting screwed out of money. So
that's why they've bitched so long about used games.
Yeah, like I mean, it's a viable bitch too. I mean, I'd be mad if I put a lot of money into it. Now, like every other week, you hear about huge layoffs and stuff. Like, I'd.
But I mean, in the same sense.
See, I was talking last episode about Metal Gear Solid 5 and that Quiet trailer, that chick sniper that's accompanying you. Well, they had like another extra bit at the end of it, and it's this like adorable ass wolf pup, and it is all following you and everything, and you can capture all the animals and send them back to your base. So of course you can capture this dog and send it back to your base, but they showed that once you use the time lapse cigar and you like push time forward, that dog grows up, or that wolf, and it's like a big ass wolf. And I was like, dude, that is gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna have a fucking pet wolf and it is gonna dominate. And then they were like, that wolf can die. And I was super mad. Immediately, I was like, I'm never taking that wolf anywhere. It sucks so bad. So we are having technical difficulties with Peanuts, so I can just go ahead and carry on there. Dude's having issues. But as I said, that TGS trailer with Metal Gear. Jeez. I'm never gonna do anything with that wolf. He's gonna stay a little wolf cub. Well, he probably won't because time lapse and everything, but I don't want him to die. I can't lose my wolf. Come on now. Slender out on PS3. Wonder why it wasn't released on PS4. I keep finding myself being like, I'm done with my PS3 and I can like retire it, not have to worry about turning it on. But I still have a few friends, i.e. Peanut, who doesn't have the PS4 yet, so not only do I find myself needing it for that, but also for weird stuff that's still coming out on the PS3 and not on the PS4. There's quite a bit of stuff, like RPGs especially, which is kind of like what's been mulling over in my mind here lately, but I'll get to that. Seeing Star hits PS4 October 28th, and I like the singing from time to time, and so I'll probably be picking that bad dude up and checking it out. It'll be pretty cool, I imagine. I wonder how that's gonna go with people streaming and such. I imagine that'll be pretty entertaining, actually. It'll just be live karaoke. But I imagine there's probably going to be settings that you can like turn up your own volume and down the vocals in the song. That would be cool. Just so you could hear the other people more. That'd be crazy, because streaming that'll be pretty rad. And then someone might get famous from that. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be awesome? I was playing a lot of that Final Fantasy Theorhythm, and man, does Final Fantasy just have like an epic catalog of amazing music. Like, it kind of blows me away, especially whenever it's all lined up like that for me. Even the really early stuff that, you know, they were obviously restricted in how they had to make music on, you know, the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and stuff like that, but they still churned out these amazing soundtracks. And that's just pretty damn impressive to me. And that's kind of why I wanted to pick this game up. Not only that, but I was always a big fan of the music. 8 started me into that quite a bit. Like, I was a big fan of Final Fantasy 8. Got a tattoo from Final Fantasy 8. It's pretty rad. Just saying. But the music, I always loved it. Every one of them, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, I really liked because of how varied it was. Like, it had your traditional Final Fantasy music in it, but then it had, like, you know, crazy rock for no damn reason. Like, crazy almost metal. Like, it was pretty cool, but I don't know, they're getting a lot more orchestrated and a little less simplistic and like more grandeur, I guess. But you know, they're still pretty good. But I found myself liking a lot more of the earlier Final Fantasy music and Theorhythm than the newer music. So I wonder if everyone else feels that way. Like, is the older music better or is the newer music better? I wonder. People should let me know. Let me see here. Oh, what I was talking about with the lots and lots of RPGs going on. there's a I found myself in the middle or beginning, like the first intro to a lot of RPGs, and it kind of makes me sad because, as I'm saying, I used to play every Final Fantasy that came out and I beat them, but now I haven't like played and finished an RPG in so long. Like I didn't finish Ni no Kuni. There's a couple things. It's so ridiculous. Like so many that I need to actually finish up because it was the AR Nusurge. Maybe that's how you say that. But the tag onto it is Ode to an Unborn Star. So that's a pretty fantastic title. I'm a fan of that. But it looks really awesome and it's on PS3. And I know I'm not gonna play it. Like that is unfortunate. Such an awesome game, and I'm not gonna be able to pick it up and play it. Like that is freaking weak. But it's my own fault. I mean, I've got stuff going on. I don't have the time to sink into such a deep story that I know is gonna sink like 80 hours of my life. Like that's a lot to give to a game. Whenever you've got a full-time job and crap like that, but I don't know. Like I just continually find myself doing that. I wish there was some kind of solution, like some way I could just knock out RPGs all the damn time, but there's not enough hours in the day. Um, and it's not all just RPGs either. Like Borderlands, I'm not gonna play that pre-sequel. It's not enough time. I would if I had all the time in the world, but I don't. I didn't finish Danganronpa, Sword Art Online. That just got some kind of free mega update thing going on. And I still haven't played that to completion. Like I started playing it. Not even gonna finish it before too long, I imagine. I didn't even finish the Final Fantasy X HD remix. Like, what? I know that game through and through. I can play through and beat that game fairly easily, and I still, because it's such, it's still just such a time sink. Like, I was gonna be like, heck yeah, I'll finally be able to get some trophies and get a platinum for a Final Fantasy. That's awesome. Didn't do it. Didn't do it at all. Uh, I I wish they could somehow encompass all that content that makes, an immersive RPG like that and be able to condense it into a shorter amount of time. But I imagine that's why they have to take so long. It's probably something that is not possible. But whatever. I can still hope and dream, right? I think that's actually going to be it. Since we're having technical difficulties and such. I'll be able to figure something out with this. It'll probably be not relying on the PlayStation Network, sadly. Because I think that has a little bit to do with it. We'll probably, I'm going to figure out how to do some kind of Google Hangouts or something like that. I'm sure there's some kind of app on a phone or something like that we can use. I mean, I'm sure we could use Skype or whatever. But I'm going to work on that. I'm going to edit the hell out of this podcast since we had so many issues with it. Maybe make sure it sounds normal. If not, I'll just edit out the fact that I said, see if it sounds normal. So I don't seem arrogant. But, anyways, folks, my name is Dave. Hit me up on the Twitters, on the tweets, at Noble Metal Gamer. And please be sure to hit up my YouTube channel at noblemetalsgamers.com and hit me up with that subscribe, and I will put stuff out on that, and you could watch it. It's a cool process, that YouTube. Pretty cool stuff. Also, check out the old Twitch of Noble Metal Gamer. I just recently revamped my living room, moved a bunch of stuff around, and I've got like a little streaming station going on over here now. So that's pretty rad. I've got like a green screen up, and I got my new follower thing that pops up whenever I'm streaming, and I've got the chat can pop up on there, and it's all chroma screened out, which is the whole green screen thing, so it's invisible background, and just the chat pops up, and it's just me green screened into the game in the middle of it, or wherever I decide to put it. So that's cool. So hit me up on Twitch at Noble Metal Gamer. It's twitch.tv/Noble Metal Gamer. I will be playing video games there for you to watch, because that's how Twitch works. This has been the Noble Metals Gamers podcast, number 28. That's right, your playfully pleasant podcast that postulates the perfection of PlayStation. Postulate indeed. If that trophy ding makes you wet in the pants, then you're a Noble Metal Gamer. That one was awful.